Hi, I'm Melita. Welcome you all to your favorite program, the IG Global Pan Vision.
Today's episode is sponsored by Apurva Associates, Mangalore.
Let's start our episode with the news headlines. Krishna Palomar, Yogesh Bhatt of BJP and Yashwant Maroli of CPI-M file nominations for assembly elections. Pramod Mutalik assures of Hindu Sena support to Shakuntala Shetty in Puttur. 16 Ursuline nuns make their final commitment of poverty, chastity and obedience. And in our entertainment package, we have a Barry song from Maafi Mushkil, dance from Music Masti and a Tulu song from the musical evening held at Town Hall. The news in detail. Finally, Dakshina Kannada district has woken up to the election campaign. After a few days stalemate, parties and candidates are getting to the battlefield with their supporters. While CPI-M candidate for Mangalore South constituency, Yashwant Maroli filled nomination papers on Thursday, April 24th, BJP heavyweights Krishna Palomar and Yogesh Bhatt submitted their nomination papers for Mangalore North and Mangalore South constituencies respectively on Friday, April 25th morning. BJP candidate for Mangalore North constituency submitted his nomination papers at the Deputy Commissioner's office on Friday, April 25th morning.
ನಾನು 3.5 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥದ್ದು ರೈತರಿಗಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಜನರಿಗಾಗಿ ಹಿಂದುಳಿದವರಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರಿಗೆ ಶಾಂತಿ ಸೌಹಾರ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸಾಧನೆ ಇಂಥ ಸಾಧನೆಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂತಹ ಗೌರವ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮತದಾರರು ಸಜ್ಜಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವ ಭಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಗೆದ್ದು ಬರ್ತೇನೆ.
Three-time BJP MLA Yogesh Bhatt submitted his nomination papers at MCC along with his supporters for the prestigious Mangalore South constituency.
ನಾವು ಶಾಸಕನಾಗಿ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಸಾಧನೆಗಳು ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂಥ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಜನತೆ ಮುಂದಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಖಂಡಿತ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ವಿಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಅವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಗೆಲ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತಂತ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ನಮಗಿದೆ.
Even CPI-M's candidate for Mangalore, Yadav Shetty too, filed his nomination papers. Earlier, CPI-M candidate for Mangalore South constituency, Yashwant Maroli, filed his nomination to the election officer NC Sitama at Mangalore City Corporation building on Thursday, April 24th. B. Madhav, State General Secretary of CPI-M, K.R. Shriyan, District General Secretary, and Sunil Kumar Bajal, State DYFI General Secretary, accompanied Maroli. Speaking to media persons after filing his nomination, Maroli expressed confidence of winning the elections and opined that the elimination of constituencies will help CPI-M, this time as commendable number of labour classes added to the newly formed Mangalore South constituency, which is favourable for the party.
ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೇಳುವುದಂತಾದರೆ ಸುಂದರ ಮಂಗಳೂರು, ಸೌಹಾರ್ದ ಮಂಗಳೂರು, ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಮತ್ತು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಯ ಮಂಗಳೂರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಆ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷ CPM ಪಕ್ಷ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಯನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಣಕ್ಕೆ ಇಳಿಸಿದೆ.
Our direct contender is no other than BJP, because Congress has lost hope owing to dissident leaders within the party. Meanwhile, Muslims will reject both Congress and BJP due to communal tension created by them in the last few years. Therefore, CPI-M has all the chances of winning Mangalore South constituency, he opined. It is indeed good to see candidates arrive without much noise, supporters and cooperate with the officials so that everything goes on smoothly. Only 5 supporters of each candidate were allowed inside the office while filing the nomination. With this, the battlefield is ready. Congress candidates Ivan D'Souza and Mohiuddin Bawa are soon expected to file their nominations. So let's see as to who wins the battle of the titans. Former MLA Shakuntala was denied ticket has got support from all quarters. Latest in the list of her supporters is Rashtriya Hindu Sena, led by firebrand leader Pramod Mutalik. He said that they will support Shakuntala if she contests as an independent candidate. Rashtriya Hindu Sena has come in support of former Puttur MLA Shakuntala Shetty, who has been denied ticket by BJP despite being the unanimous choice of party workers. Speaking to reporters, Firebrand leader and president of Rashtriya Hindu Sena Pramod Mutalik said that they are ready to support Shakuntala if she contests as an independent candidate, severing all bonds with BJP.
ನಾವು ಶಕುಂತಲಾ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರು ಪಕ್ಷೇತರ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ತಾನ್ ಸೇನಾದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಬೆಂಬಲವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವರೇನಾದರೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಥಾ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ವಾಪಸ್ BJPಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಾದರೆ ನಾವು ಬೆಂಬಲ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಪುತ್ತೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಅವರು ಮಾತುಕತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲೋ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರು. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ 27ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಫೋನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಾನು ಪಕ್ಷೇತರವಾಗೇ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಬಲ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಬೆಂಬಲವನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸಿದೆ.
Rashtriya Hindu Sena will be contesting 100 seats in the assembly elections, said party president Pramod Mutalik here recently. Speaking to the media persons, he said that the party has already decided the list of 56 candidates and the final list will be released on Sunday, April 27th.
ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಘೋಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. 5 ಉಡುಪಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ 5 ಇದನ್ನು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇನ್ನು 3 ಇನ್ನಿಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲೇ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಾಳೆ ನಾಡ್ದು 2 ದಿನದೊಳಗೆ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ.
It will also support an independent candidate Nagesh Rao in the Kapu Assembly constituency. Hindutva fight against terrorism and Naxalite menace in the state, employment for youth, rural development, agricultural development and eradication of corruption forms the party's agenda. It was a day of jubilation to the Franciscan Ursuline congregation as 16 young sisters made their solemn profession. The young nuns promised their commitment to live a life of poverty, chastity and obedience in the presence of their relatives, superiors and devotees at the Rosario Cathedral on Friday, April 25th. It was a great day for the Ursuline Franciscan congregation as 16 young nuns of the congregation made their perpetual commitment in the hands of their Superior General, Sister Doreen D'Souza at Rosario Cathedral here. The young nuns promised to live in poverty, chastity and obedience to the end of their lives, serving God and His flock. It was indeed an inspiring moment for aspiring young nuns to commit their life for the service of humanity.
पवित्र नियमावली प्रमाणे क्रिस्तसो लक्षिलन पटलाव करूं आणि पवित्र सभेन सेवा अर्पूंक दुर्बळ काय निष्कळपण आणि विधेयपण शाश्वत पाळतेली म्हूण तुका आंगयता आनी दृढ बसयता. ह्या धार्मीक संघान फावो ते परी जिवंक पवित्र आत्म्याची कृपा भगवंत ओंकार मरयेची आनी आमच्या शराती संतांची आंजेला, फ्रांसीस आनी उर्सुलाची ससाय आनी आदार हांव मागता. भयण डोरीन.
Sisters Anita Pinto, Benedicta S. Dicuna, Christina Mary, Jasmine Lewis, Lena D'Souza, Sarita Dicuna, Vanita M. Ferrao belonging to Mangalore Province, Sisters Cynthia A. DeMello, Carmeline Fernandez, Felsi Dicuna, Mary Nirmala and P. Matalan Maria of Mysore Province, Sister Shanti D'Souza of Northeast Province and Sister Joyce Lobo of Center Province made their solemn profession in the presence of their parents, relatives, near and dear ones, superiors and hundreds of devotees during the solemn Eucharist offered by Bishop Aloysius Paul D'Souza of Mangalore, along with several priests of the diocese and religious.
धर्म भयणीनो 16 जाणां तुमी शाश्वतांक घडोवं म्हळ्यार त्या भुरग्यान म्हणले बरी संवसाराक तुमी कुटुंबाक तुमच्या आनी संवसाराक तुमी अनाथ जातात. संवसारांत आनी कुटुंबांतावन तुमी मेकळे जातात. तुमी तुमकांच सोम्याक समर्पण दितना त्या भुरग्यान म्हणले बरी संवसाराक आमी दुबळी, संवसाराक आमी अनाथ, पूण क्रिस्त आनी स्वर्गराज ती जावन आसा आमची आस्त. तीच आमची ग्रेस्त ते तुमचे चिंताप आयच्या दिसा खंडीत जायजय आनी जातले म्हूण आमी पतयता.
best to these young nuns and kudos to their families who have sacrificed their beloved ones to the service of God and humanity. With this, we have come to the end of our news section, but we have interesting and exciting entertainment packets still to come. But before entering into this enchanting world of entertainment, let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Apurva for apt life.
Inland Builders have been a pioneer in the creation of ultra-modern residential and commercial development in Mangalore and Bangalore. With ongoing projects in Mangalore like Inland Ornate, Inland Avenue, Inland Eminence, Inland Evoke, Premium Luxury Apartments, Kankanadi, Mangalore, and in Bangalore, Inland Everglades, Inland Ilanza. Shortly, Inland Builders are launching Mangalore's first international standard apartment complex at Mary Hill Airport Road, Mangalore, known as Inland Windsors. A modern grand structure of 23 floors, 230 super luxury apartments with facilities like garbage chute, multi-purpose hall with shuttle and squash court, supermarket, jogging track, table tennis, gym, swimming pool, TV room, etc. Bookings open. Inland Builders, Mangalore, phone 2496110.